The weekend! Woo!
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Okay, so I was halfway through the editing process and I realized it's fucking Saturday. Whoops. My bad. About a week ago, I asked you to leave some questions in the community tab thing of the YouTube. I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna have a bit more of a serious discussion near the end of this video, so skip forward to that if you're interested to see what I have to say about the topic. But as always, as usual, does DZeef eat ass? Commenters don't understand eating. Ha! Say the line, DZeef. Say the line. Say the line. Say the line. Haha. Wait, hang on. Wasn't this supposed to be my Q&A? Next question / meme. Hammer shot. Destroy one face-up attack position monster with the highest attack. If it is a tie, you get to choose. Isn't this just the original card text of Hammer shot? This isn't a meme. Guys, when I say send me memes, I mean send me memes for me to review in the video. What is this? This is just Hammer shot. Well played, Discord. Well played. Discord.gg/Farfa. You could join the amazing community we have. Do you think you'll ever play Yu-Gi-Oh! Physically in the future? Ha! What do you mean, dude? Helmer. Helmsman. For hire.
During your main phase, you can special summon one for hire from your hand.
I'm sorry, we're not doing that. Hello, kill yourself. I think that it would really help my content, clearly, if I could play Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL again. But to be honest with you, I don't really see the point or any purpose behind playing it. As you guys are probably aware, this game is extremely expensive, and it's not like you can invest money and then just sell up whenever you want, because your deck is probably going to get banned after a year or something, so the cards become worthless. So it's not like I can invest 500 in Yu-Gi-Oh! And then sell up and get 400 back if I leave or something like that, right? I personally am a person who likes mixing it up. I love swapping between different decks. I love trying out different things. I'm not really that kind of person who one-tricks a deck and just does it forever. I like to try different things, you know, and that's why I feel like online is just the best for me right now. Impressions. YCS Düsseldorf 2019. Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG EU YouTube. Interesting. I see you, Konami. I see you putting an attractive female on the thumbnail. Ah, very good. Don't worry. I understand. I understand. I know what you're doing. I see you. I see you, Konami. I see you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Konami literally clickbaiting. Ha! Who would have thought? What is that? Like 900 views in 5 hours? Ooh. What if Yu-Gi-Oh! Put in a rule saying effect damage cannot be dealt on turn 1? I think that dealing effect damage turn 1 isn't part of a win condition that anyone actually needs. Like, the only time you're ever going to do effect damage, meaningful effect damage on turn 1, is if you're FTKing your opponent. I think that would solve a lot of the issues that I would have with the game. You know, as long as it, like, the effect damage fizzles, not that you can't activate effect damage. So, for example, I should still be allowed to activate Prank Kid's Lampsies as an example. It just wouldn't do any damage turn 1. Maybe something like that could be pretty fair. And let me know in the comment section down below. I mean, I can't think of any reason why this would be, like, bad for the game. Why does Farfa make fun of people that are actually topping? Bruh, you can't even beat a tier 4 deck in a regional with no extra. Okay, ultimate boy. Let me tell you something. If they don't have an extra deck, that means that they're playing the Monarchs Erupt. That card's pretty good. In 2018, when Draco was a pretty prominent meta deck, I had the worst competitive season of my life. Normally, I'm able to top every other Scottish regional that I enter, but 2018 was disastrous. Dude, like, I didn't even make it to round 4 for any of the regionals. One of the regionals, I went 0-2 drop. Floodgates, bro. Like, Draco is just a deck I just couldn't beat in 2018. I still can't beat it now. Every time I get paired against Draco, I seem to lose. It's awful. Truth be told, being serious, why do I make fun of people that are actually topping? Listen, buddy, it's called life. If we can't laugh at ourselves, then what do we have as human beings? I make fun of myself all the time. That's just how we cope with the harsh realities of existence. Not an existential crisis channel, by the way. Whoa, that got way deeper than it needed to be. Okay, next question. If you had to design a theme and gimmick for a deck, what would you design? A few years ago, I thought of an idea. It'd be really cool if there was a damage over time deck. Like, let's say there was a monster that you could attack with, and then every standby phase, your opponent would take half the damage that you dealt to them directly. So the idea was that it would be this deck called the Barons, and it'd be like a wasteland. It'd be like coyotes and foxes, and like that'd be like the sort of theme, I guess. There'd be like shamans and like witch doctors and stuff, like really kind of spiritual, sort of native kind of things like that would be kind of cool. Activating curses and stuff like that would burn your opponent for a certain small amount. Not chain burn. It's not a burn deck. It's not a burn deck. Baron's Coyote or something. You would attack directly for like 1800, and then during your opponent's next standby phase, they take half that damage, so they take 900, right? So that's not a lot of damage, but you know, you have like effects and like spells and stuff that increase this multiplicatively. So for example, you could have like a Baron's Curse, activate the spell, the next standby phase, your opponent takes double effect damage from your Baron's cards. Stuff like that. I thought it'd be really cool to have like a damage over time control deck. It'd be pretty cool. It would never work in 2019. It'd be awful. But that was kind of a theme and concept that I actually thought would be kind of cool. And it's something I kind of came up with a few years ago. I should have maybe made the cards. Now that there's custom cards on Dueling Book, I could maybe like design a deck. We should do a custom card stream someday. Yeah, soon, smiley face. Farfa actually might make content that's original and generally funny. Are you running out of memes, or are you feeling creative? Haha, Farfa steals content, and he's unoriginal. Memes and jokes aside, I did want to bring this up and talk about this because I feel like it's something that is, you know, maybe not so much a meme anymore. People actually think, non-ironically, that I steal content or that I'm, you know, really lazy with my videos and stuff like that. At the end of 2018, I realized that I started really hating YouTube. When without going super personal into it, let me tell you that I was not in a good place mentally. And part of that was the pressure of YouTube. The pressure of YouTube to put out just generally awful daily content of top 10 garbage side cards for this format and top 5 budget deck. And apparently that is what is considered original creative content. And I realized that I was more passionate about streaming than I was about making videos. And I still love making videos, don't get me wrong. But I wanted to focus primarily on my Twitch, and it's been going great, and I do enjoy it a lot. But I just want to make clear that at the end, I still want to make videos because I enjoy it, but at the same time, I do owe a lot of where I am today to you guys because of, you know, without your subs and watching my videos and clicking the ads and donating on stream and subscribing on Twitch and stuff like that, I wouldn't be able to do this full time. And it means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. So I do want to keep making really great videos and entertaining, funny content, which is what I focus on. But at the same time, I don't want to do things if I don't enjoy it. At the end of 2018, I did not enjoy YouTube. I did not enjoy making that type of content. Content that is generally, for some reason by the Yu-Gi-Oh community, seen to be as unoriginal and you know, creative. You want to talk about unoriginal content? Sitting in front of a camera like this with some cards popping up on the screen every once in a while and saying, this card is really good this format. You can side deck this card for this deck. Oh, by the way, this deck might be good this format. This is a good budget build. Why don't you try this build? That is unoriginal and uninspired lazy content. And that's content that I began to hate myself for, and content that I did not enjoy making, and content that I would not ever see myself doing long term because it was just this garbage, top 10 anime titty freaking rubbish that I just hated making. So I'm sorry, but to tell you the truth, but if that's what you miss and if that's what you want me to bring back, that is not what I'm gonna do. I told myself at the end of 2019, my New Year's resolution or whatever, my plan for the future, and if you look at my videos for this year, you'll see that they are very different to everything I did in 2018. And that's because I wanted to take a new direction, and I wanted to make videos because I wanted to make videos. I didn't want to make videos because I felt I had to make videos. And lo and behold, isn't it crazy? My views are up, my subs are up, my growth has never been this high on YouTube in a long time. So no, I don't want to force myself to put out awful daily content just for the sake of putting out awful daily content. Sitting in front of a camera and just saying like, you know, this card's good, that card's bad, this card's great, that is unoriginal and uninspired. I'm not saying that what my videos are like now is some kind of beacon of insane creativity and a paragon of YouTube revolutionary style of original content. It's not. A lot of my inspiration comes from other YouTubers and other platforms. You already know that. And I will take criticism that you can have. You can say I'm unfunny. You can say the jokes are cringy. You can say that you don't actually like this style of formatting anymore. You can say you don't like these videos. But I won't take criticism saying that it's stealing or that it's lazy. It is absolutely not lazy. I have never put in more effort into making videos now than I have in the entirety of like being on YouTube. You want to know what's lazy? You want me to tell you what's lazy? Sitting in front of a camera and doing the fucking card slides and talking for 10 minutes and forcing myself to discuss a topic that could have been summarized in 3 minutes, but I have to force it out and stretch it to 10 minutes just so I can eat. That is unoriginal. That is uninspired. Getting you guys to send me replays of some decks and I click the record button once and I just stare at a screen and go, haha, wow, that's a cool combo, isn't it? That is uninspired. That is unoriginal content. Right now, what I'm doing, it might be unfunny, it might not be entertaining, it might be unenjoyable, but I won't let you call it lazy, because I can promise you, the editing and stuff isn't exactly high-class Michael Bay AAA title production, but the way I transition from scene to scene, the amount of effort I put in the background, when I'm writing the script, when I'm coming up with the jokes, when I'm sliding from point to point, when I'm gonna think to myself, you know, how is this joke gonna connect to this discussion point? How is this mysterious discussion point going to connect to this point? How am I gonna transition into this joke? How do I bring this skit in? All of these creative things that I come up with into a video that I make every, 2 or 3 times a week, that takes effort. It's not like the greatest, most amazing thing ever. I'm not saying I'm some kind of like next level artist now, but I promise you, it is way more effort and time that I've ever put into my YouTube videos than I have in the past. So please, if you don't enjoy it and you don't find it funny or whatever, that's fine. I don't know why you're still subscribed, but it's not lazy. It is not. I won't let you call it lazy. Another thing as well that I want to quickly address is the idea of, stealing content, like meme, very funny, hashtag free content. I know that's like the meme of the channel and stuff. I feel like people actually non-ironically, not as a joke, think that I'm actually taking people's content. Do you realize I would have been copyright strike by now if I was actually stealing content, right? Like, let me tell you, if I feature someone in my video for like 30 seconds and like they say something about a danger card and then I give my commentary about it and I give my input, that's forming a discussion. That's chiming into a discussion point going on in the community. That's, putting my response out there. It's not watching someone's video with my face in the corner for 10 minutes and then going, yeah, like some people actually do for a living, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen people react to some new Dragon Ball Z episode or something, right? And it's just a box of them watching the content going, yeah, get him, dog. That's actually some people's living. If you're comparing me to that, I'm sorry, but that's not what I'm doing. The screen time that I have from other people's videos is like less than like 30 seconds in most of my videos. So I'm sorry, I just won't take that. So I just wanted to have a very, very open and honest conversation because at the end, I just wanted to connect with everyone, and I've been talking to people on Discord and stuff and trying to get feedback for my channel and stuff because I did take a new direction this year. It's been 2 months, and it's nice to see how people are letting that play out and what your thoughts are in the direction that I've been taking. Overall, it's been super positive. Like I said, views and subs have never been higher. And, I can't thank you guys enough. So clearly I'm doing something right. And I wanted to give you the reasoning and explanation behind what I'm saying. So TLDR, I'm just not going to beat around the bush. If you don't like the way my videos are just now, it's going to be much the same for the foreseeable future. So I'm sorry. But if you're looking for me to do my top 10s or, discussion points about this side deck card and, literally pulling teeth and forcing myself, drawing blood out of a stone to like hit the 10-minute mark to discuss something that literally could have been summarized in like 3 minutes. No, I'm not going to do that again. I'm sorry. So if that's what you're looking for, sorry to be blunt, but you should unsub because that's not going to happen. Not for the foreseeable future. Really sorry, but that is uninspired, boring, unoriginal content. And what I do now, I enjoy so much. I don't dedicate as much time to do it daily because, like I said, I prefer focusing on my streams. And that's just how it is. So feel free to give me more feedback and stuff in the comments. I do appreciate, you guys tell me what I can do better with my videos. What can I do better with my channel? And it means a lot that you've been watching for this long and subscribing for this long and commenting for that long. And yeah, I'll see you guys on stream or in the future video and stuff like that. You guys are the best. I love you all. Until next time. Thank you for watching.
Keep spending most our lives